and welcome to Titanium Talks Tarot, and today I'll be doing your reading for Cancer, okay? This is for any placements of Cancer you have in your chart. If you do, great. If you don't, great as well. You probably have a message in here for you, so keep an ear out. And if you are a crosswatcher, I welcome you with open arms. Who knows, I was a crosswatcher for many a video myself, so I get you and I got you. Now, I will mention, I'm using it on next Valentine's Fairy Tarot deck. I'll also mention what is important for you to utilize your own intuition, and with that being said, let's get into the cards. This is Selenite, by the way. It's a perfect crystal for cleansing spaces, things, and they're crystals. I don't know if it cleanses people, but well, it helps to elevate your consciousness. It's a very angelic crystal. So, please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest... Ooh! What was that? We have the release card pointing towards the left. So the release card is the death card in this deck, which is scorpionic energy. And this basically says you let something go in the past. Now, cards that come out pointing towards the left to me indicate one of two things. Number one, it happened in the past, or number two, it's happening super slowly. So I don't know where you are in this situation, but I mean, place yourself where you are, right? Next you have the 8 of Spring, the 8 of Autumn, the Justice card, Libra energy, the Emperor, Aries energy, the 4 of Summer, Water energy, the Balance. This is Temperance in this deck, which would be Sagittarian energy. Then we have the Princess of Spring, which would be the Page of Wands, the 10 of Autumn, and the 5 of Autumn, and the Awakening card. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let me just... I'll show you the other cards. Right. So then you have the 9 of Winter, followed by the King of Summer, followed by the 10 of Summer, and gorgeous Cancers, followed by the King of Spring, the Lovers, Gemini energy, the High Priestess, which I think is Pisces energy, the Sun, Leo energy, right? Yeah. The Magician, Aries energy again. Okay. Renewal. This is the Judgment card in this deck. Yes. Okay. Okay, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Got 10 majors. Whoa. Alright, so let's begin, my gorgeous Cancers. Like I said, release card pointing towards the left means that you let something go, or you're letting something go super slowly. So, like I said, place yourself wherever you are. Then you have the 8 of Spring. Now, the 8 of Spring talks of stress that comes from having many things happening at once. Successful multitasking, sudden events, or changes. What I'm getting from this is that, okay, either you... And use your intuition, please, here. It says either you release something and that's why you're stressed, or you're stressed because you haven't released something. Excuse me. Or you were stressed because you had not released something. So for those for whom this happened in the past, you did this already. You released it. You let it go. And you concentrate on the successful multitasking, and then the sudden events or changes happened. Then, for those for whom this is not happening as quickly as you would like, this is the suggestion. Do this. That thing that you had in mind about doing, but you thought you'd be too busy, do it, is what I'm getting. Next, you have the Eight of Autumn. Now, the Eight of Autumn talks of do more research before proceeding, education in the form of seminars, going back to school, or apprenticeship, excellent craftsmanship, and long-term projects. So, this would be for the people for whom this has happened already, right? Who are doing and working with that thing that would give them a lot to do, but that would seem like multitasking. They went back to school. They learned about what they were doing. They learned about what they wanted to do more of, and that is why now they are reaping the rewards. For those of you who are a little apprehensive about this, right, who are kind of second-guessing themselves about doing what it is that they thought about doing, this would be what is suggested that you do before proceeding. For doing what it is that you want to do, maybe it's because you feel like it's too much, maybe too much, you don't know enough, and that is what is stopping you from doing it. And in my case, alright, because I have like one placement of Cancer in my chart, in my case, it was the fact that I didn't have enough confidence, but it was about light working. It was about like energy work. And so the thing with energy work, sometimes what scares you is what you need to do in order, well, light working didn't scare me, but light working was kind of like, I love to do that, but where do I start, right? Energy work is what I'm trying to say. Work. Right? And not having given up has allowed for more doors to open, because it's kind of your way of telling the universe that this is what I want. That was kind of loud. But, yes. So, now the next card is the Justice card, which is a Libra card, which talks of take the time to review the details carefully. You will win in the end. Fair and objective decisions. I feel like this is for those for whom you're kind of second guessing yourself. Should I do this? Should I not? It's too daunting of a task. What would this be? And whatnot. You know? Yes. Yeah. Well, for example, for me, I wanted to go into lightworking, but I didn't know where to start. So it was like, what, in 2013, I started. Took me until now to like get my bearings and to start attracting people to me, you know, because I continued, maybe not as frequently as I should have at the beginning, but I continued concentrating on this. I'm concentrating on light working, bringing something to the world that I could bring, you know, that type of thing. Now the next card is the Emperor card, which is an Aries card, and it says use logic and structure to increase your success. Get organized, the firm but compassionate leader. Be the firm but compassionate leader of your life. This is for those for whom this has happened in the past, they became this. And they were decisive in the fact that they are going to create what this is, and they're going to continue down this path. That's for the people who've done this already. For those of you who don't have this yet in their reality, this is just saying, do this in order to get it. You know? You have to put in the effort for the universe to understand that this is where you want to go. so that you can attract, like, create an attraction towards you, like a momentum, not just an attraction, but a momentum towards the goal you want. I just said momentum, right? I felt like it was too fast for some, maybe. Momentum. Alright, now the next card is the Four of Summer. Now I'm laughing because I clearly see I clearly see my journey up to this point. Since 2008 to now, or 2013 to now, this was my process, right? So the Four of Summer talks of being distracted and failing to see a magical opportunity, taking someone or something for granted, discontentment with life. This would be in like 2015 around, or the second wave of this. Wow. Is something stopping you from speaking your truth? Is there something that is, because I had like a little dry throat there, like my throat became dry all of a sudden. So what is stopping you from speaking your truth? Is it the fact that you are not sure about what other people think, or what other people are going to think about you? They're going to accept you. I know that was my case in the past, but at this point I really don't care. I know this is the right thing for me, and I just do it, right? Now the next card is the Balance card, which is a Temperance card in this deck. Very, very apropos, very well to do, right? It's very well placed. Or what comes to my mind is very well in tune with this. My angels and guides are very good. Anyway, so this card talks of take everyone's input into consideration, merge viewpoints to create a better solution, take your time, there's no need to rush. Basically, what this is saying to me is that, so you can take everyone's input into consideration, and it just says take everyone's input into consideration. You don't have to act on it. Merge viewpoints to create a better solution, to create a better creation, to have something more attractive to others. Okay? Take your time. There's no need to rush. Make sure that you cross all your T's, you dot all the I's, and everything is ready for when it's time for you to let loose and allow things to unfurl, right? And until that point, continue working on it. Continue reading up, learning, and all those things, okay? Because interestingly enough, today, I had a lot of people be interested in what I did, interested in learning a bit more about what I knew or what I could do, So it's kind of like the years I spent doing this has created a momentum, and now people are coming to me without me actually doing anything. Or it's that I have become more aware of what is happening around me and then taking action to help those things that are aligned with me to allow me to get to my end result. Now the next card is the Princess of Spring. Now the Princess of Spring is an optimistic, enthusiastic, creative, and energetic individual. It says it's time to go after your dreams. Do more research before proceeding. No, what am I talking about? It's time to go after your dreams. Do something that expands your horizons. Let your creativity take flight. What is it that you are called to do? What is it you would love to do? What is it you would love to create? Right? And let your creativity take flight. Allow yourself to be creative. on with it, right? Then you have the Ten of Autumn, which would be the Ten of Pentacles. So basically, this is saying if you follow that rhythm, if you follow that sequence, you might create what you want more easily. Not that you might, you will create what you want more easily in the material world. And it will have a, in French we say retombée, or un retour, which would be like a return on your investment. A very good return on your investment. See? And then the next card is the Five of Autumn. Now this is where it reminds me of what my first go around in this work, in the light working group work. Because I remember the first year I started reading cards, right? I got 2 or 3 people who were interested in what I did, but then all of a sudden it fell flat. No one wanted a reading from me. I didn't understand why. And so I became, not that I became fully depressive, like the Five of Autumn talks about, but the Five of Autumn says, reach out to others for assistance, poor timing for a career change, feeling challenged by money issues. So what this indicates to me is that at that time I was kind of tight on money, and it wasn't the right time to completely jump ship and completely go into like lightworking stuff. It really wasn't. I needed to take charge of my life and become a better attractor of what I wanted. I was also not ready I didn't have enough experience, is what I'm trying to say. Now, for the last couple of sets of cards, we have the Awakening card, which is the Hanged Man in this deck, which is, I'm not sure what this is. I think it might be Piscean energy. Yes. And so the Hanged Man, or the Awakening card, talks of change the way you're looking at this situation. Embrace your uniqueness, a temporary pause in action. Yes. This would be, so this is what happened to me back in the day. So at some point I was just like, why is no one asking me for a reading, blah blah blah, and all those things. And then I shifted my attention. I was like, okay, I should concentrate on what I want to create, and I want to create something that I love doing. And so then I was like, okay, then my thing was still continue producing videos, but do it because of what you want to do, which is strengthening your intuition. And then you have the Nine of Winter. Now the Nine of Winter talks of focusing on unfounded fears, focusing on worst-case scenarios, allowing worry to grow out of proportion to the problem. So this would be, what would this be? This would be when you are on the path to creating what you want, but it hasn't fully realized itself yet, or materialized itself yet, so you might worry and be fearful that it won't manifest yet, that it's not the right. In my case, it was, is this the right thing? Should I be doing this? Blah 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 blah, blah, right? And so I was focusing on that which I didn't want, which is not being able to actually create income doing energy work, right? Then we have the King of Summer. Now the King of Summer is a very honorable, devoted, mature, and warm-hearted individual. It says, a romantic partner you can trust, excellent advice that comes from the heart, getting involved in cultural or creative endeavors. I was actually thinking about this not too long ago. Excellent advice that comes from the heart. In my case, it was the excellent advice that I got from my heart, which was do this, do that, and I followed my intuition, and I took on a job that wasn't really something that my family would have liked me to do. But I took it anyway. It would have gotten me farther than my one of my other businesses or something else that I'm planning on doing, but that was not the time, and so I concentrated on doing what I loved, which is creating content, which is doing readings, and now, slowly but surely, things are becoming more clearer in my mind about what it is I can actually do. So, excellent advice that comes from the heart. Sometimes you have to listen to your own intuition, and your heart is one of the three centers of which you have, like, intelligence, like, so you have your gut, which is your gut feeling, right? That's how we identify with that. Your heart, which is your heart knowing how you feel and in a given moment, and then your I think it's your intuition. I'm not sure about that one. Don't quote me, but it's being able to listen to your three types of intuition and figure out what's the best choice for you. Right? Even if other people are telling you, don't do that, that makes no sense, it's stupid, and blah, blah, blah. Do what your heart is telling you to do. Right? And if you do that, you'll be able to tap into the 10 of summer. Alright? And the 10 of summer is an emotionally fulfilling life with family or friends, raising children wisely, people you can trust. Basically, I don't know if you have kids, I don't know if you have, you're good with your family, but all in all, this just means that you are emotionally happy. Your cup overfloweth is what this means. You are so emotionally content. You are now your own, you now have created your own vibrational pull for good things, good and better things to come towards you. And that is basically what happened to me. It might not have been the most lucrative thing, but I was very happy. I was very pleased. I loved what I did. It's been almost 3, it's a bit over 3 years I've been doing this, and I adore every single day. It might be a little work, time consuming, but I love it. It fills my cup up, is what I'm saying. Next, you have the King of Spring. Now, the King of Spring talks of an innovative, inspiring, wise, and theatrical individual. Says a financial windfall, your leadership skills are needed now, an unexpected supporter of your cause. So, your happiness, your emotional fulfillment, okay, might be attracting someone to you that is more in alignment with what it is you want to create for the next portion of your life, which is great. Then you have the Lovers, which is Gemini energy, which talks of true love that is long-lasting, choices made from the heart, a return to good health. Now, this could be a person, or this might be a part personality within you, as in it could be maybe part personality is not the right thing, because that is more like something that stops you from creating something else. What I mean to say is this is going to be a happy union. Now, even if that happy union is within yourself, within your own psyche, you uniting with your heart center, and you becoming one with your intuition, right? I hope I didn't confuse you guys. I hope I did not. Then you have the High Priestess. Now, the High Priestess is Pisces energy. I think that's what I mentioned, right? Anyway, so the High Priestess talks of trust. Well, there's also the Moon. I don't know why. I think I said Awakening is Pisces, the High Priestess Pisces. Okay. The High Priestess is definitely Pisces. I don't know about the Awakening card, which is the Hanged Man. In any case, so the High Priestess talks of trusting your intuition, careful reflection before taking action, insights that come through meditation. Yes. So, like I mentioned, your intuitive centers intuition. Okay. Next, you have the Sun card, which is Leo energy, which talks of plans that work out perfectly, amazing ideas that lead to rewards and commendations, gratitude for the blessings of life. Yes. So things are definitely moving in your favor, bringing you much happiness and joy. Then you have the Magician. Now the Magician, alright, is Aries energy, and it talks of you can do anything. Take charge of your life. Manifest what you need to be a success. Interestingly enough, we have the High Priestess. The High Priestess is the Magician's partner. Okay? So basically, as I mentioned yesterday in another reading, the High Priestess is setting up the foundation, while the Magician can manifest what he wants in the 3D. Okay? So this is the visible, and that is the High Priestess is the non-visible, is the invisible, and the Magician is the visible, which is interesting. Create Magician, visible, High Priestess, invisible. The foundation is what she does. So once you get your foundation straight and you figure out the feeling, get into the right feeling that you want, basically you'll manifest whatever you want. I am just giving you the main rule of manifestation. Okay? Manifestation 101. Alright, then you have the renewal card. Alright, and this is quite interesting, because the renewal card is Judgment card in this deck, which talks of review the past and present so you can plan a bright new future, understanding your life purpose, releasing judgment of yourself and others. Basically, this is just saying that, okay, so now you're here, you can manifest what you want, you've manifested what you want, you have the right foundation and the right emotions to go along with it, so now you're manifesting what you want. Now it's time to review what you've manifested and see if you need to tweak your method of manifestation. And that's all it is. So, my gorgeous and fellow Cancers, this is all that I have for you guys this week. If you like this, and if you'd like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email in the box below, and it'll be my pleasure to assist. In that same box, you'll find a little description of this video and my price. Now, for private readings or my the email, which I have a PayPal account, so that you can send donations if you feel so called. And with that being said, my gorgeous and fellow Cancers, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I'll see you next time, okay? Bye!